So I want to talk about how to help yourself get through anxiety and what's the most important thing to me that you have to do. I'm not going to make this too long, but you need to learn to have fun. One of these things that I messed up on when it came in my life was letting the anxiety take away my smiling. I took away my joy. I became this monotone weirdo, just constantly being like, sorry if you hear the TV in the background, I'll try to turn that down. But I used to constantly be monotoned and everything like that. Just, hey, what's up? How's it going? I refuse to live life and be happy because one thing anxiety does for you, and this is not just anxiety, this is some people being pessimistic. But when you're living life and you're trying to be happy, you'll find yourself saying, uh oh, I'm happy. Something's going to go wrong. No, life is going to happen. You're gonna go through shit, right? You're gonna go through some bad times. You're gonna go through things to test your patience. I always say that 80% of life is boring, right? Same thing every day. 80% of life is whatever, same thing every single day. 10% is, whoa, man, this was a great day, amazing. Oh man, I'm loving life. And then 10% of life is shit. 80% is boring. 10% is woo. Is 10% is damn, right? That's just how it is, right? And you kind of have to learn that. So when the times come to be happy, because I know some people, when it's time to celebrate themselves, like let's say they got an award at work, or they got a promotion, or they got other stuff, they choose not to celebrate because sometimes they're like, "Ah, what's the point of celebrating? I got more work to do." No, no. When something happens good in your life, you frame it on the freaking wall. I don't care what you got to do. Put it on the fridge, but you do celebrate these moments. That's how you keep yourself breathing and getting through this anxiety. Because if you let yourself always go, man, man, life could happen. I could get something could happen to me, or something could this, or something that could do this, bro. That's not how you do it. If you, like I said, if something happens in your life that makes you laugh, makes you smile, enjoy it. Enjoy these moments. They're important. And you'll learn that the more you do that, the more easy it'll be to have more joy in your life. Not everything will get you down because you're not always being like, of course this happens, or I'm actually dying, or oh man, I deserve to die, or I deserve this punishment. I don't deserve to be happy because anxiety will take all that from you if you let it. But if you take the time to watch a funny video, laugh, have a good time, smile, it's good, man. I'm not saying be fake. I'm saying thoroughly enjoy it, however that is for you. Some people are overly joyous, laughing, smiling, having a good time. But some people, when they have joy, it may be just a quick little smile. It may be playing a video game by yourself and getting that award or getting that achievement or whatever. Enjoy it, man. Life is not about being down every single second or just worrying about the next thing around the corner. Yes, you have responsibilities. Yes, take care of your bills. Yes, take care of your families and friends. But at the same time, when the moments come for you to laugh and have a good time, take advantage. You're never gonna hear whenever you hear people who do get old, or any in fact, we can just talk to damn near anybody. One of the regrets they normally have in life is that they didn't enjoy the moments. Right? Good times I wish if I could go back and do it again, like I always tell myself this. All the times I've had up to this point. If I die tomorrow, right? I always say this, man. If I knew I was gonna die today, back then I would have enjoyed every freaking moment so much more. I'm not saying be morbid about your life, but I'm simply saying like just enjoy every single day. When you wake up, just be like, oh man, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make the best of it as I can. Not every day is gonna go your way. Some days, like I said, are gonna be horrible. 10% of your days are gonna really, really suck. But 80% of those days, man, however long you make it, 80% of your days are gonna be like boring, but you're living life. In those 80% of the days that are just boring, you get to smile, man, smile it up. And then the 10% of days that are above and beyond, man, have a good time. Pop some apple juice. And then when the bad times do come, the 10%, man, you'll be able to get through it a lot easier. Okay. That doesn't mean you're not going to grieve or cry, and it's not going to affect you for years, depending on what it is. But you'll learn to get through these days easier because you're not spending every single your day just crying or just being like, man, I wish this anxiety would go away. I get it. Enjoy your life. Do not let anxiety stop you. Go out there and have some fun.